Hey Pisces, I'm tuning in for a reading today. This is the second time that this video gets interrupted, and I started the reading, but I wasn't able to finish the reading. So, the messages that you're getting from Spirit today is you don't need a plan, you just need to start. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Take one small step today, and confidence grows through action. I'm getting this message here of forward movement. I'm getting a message here of Spirit motivating you or guiding you to do something. I don't know what this thing is for you, but whoever this reading resonates for, you're being guided to take the next step. You're being guided onto the next level. Whatever this is for you, Spirit is saying that something has been prepared for you and now they're waiting for you to take a step forward. It's almost like universe is taking a step towards you, but they're almost waiting for you to accept something or to claim something. It's like you taking a step forward is telling the universe that you want this. Whatever this is, take one small step today. Some of you Pisces, you're being guided to start something new. You're being guided to learn something, to practice a new skill. Rest is not luxury. Some of you are being guided to actively pour into yourself, to nurture yourself, to nourish yourself, to give yourself self love and self care, not just the aesthetically pleasing side of it, but the things that actually nurture you, the things that actually fill you up, because this is important. You can't help anything or anybody else until you're good. And with you can't pour from an empty cup, some of you have been overgiving or have been doing so much for other people that Spirit wants you to turn that energy inwards. Pour into yourself. Yeah, you don't need a plan, you need to start. Something here doesn't need to be perfect, it just requires action. Imperfect action is what I just heard. Holy Spirit, what are your messages for Pisces at this time, and what does Pisces need to know at this time? What does Pisces need to know at this time? Okay, so we have the Empress. I'm going to have to cover this card because there is some nudity. We have the Empress in the reverse. Okay, this is interesting because this card showed up in your last reading. And let me go ahead and cover this up. You had the Empress in the reverse in your last reading in the exact same position. So what I'm getting here is some of you are pushing yourselves too hard, or you're doing something to your own detriment, whether it's helping other people, whether it's taking on too many responsibilities, whether it's being hard on yourself. There's a need to really nurture your feminine energy. Doesn't matter what you identify as, everybody has feminine energy. And at this moment, the feminine is in the reverse. So you're either pushing yourself too hard or you're needing to really pour into yourself. You are going to thrive by pouring into your feminine energy. And sometimes that sounds counterintuitive because if you're being guided to do something, that usually brings in the masculine energy that builds, that creates, that builds foundations and structures, but the feminine is needing some help. Okay, if this is your reading, you're going to know who you are. It's not going to resonate for all of you. This card is showing up in the exact same position. Yeah, it's time to prioritize yourself is what I'm getting here. Holy Spirit, what does Pisces need to know at this time? What does Pisces need to know at this time? I heard take it easy. Okay, I don't know for who that message is for. Yes, you're being guided to take action, but it doesn't have to be something that you force yourself into. It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be something that you dread. This can be graceful, this can be peaceful, this can be fun. And I'm hearing the word gratitude. The energy of gratitude is going to shift and transmute any kind of emotions that are heavy or negative. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Okay, you have the King of Swords in the reverse. You have the Ace of Swords in the upright. I'm getting a lot of internalized energy. Some of you attain things or you succeed or you accomplish things by being hard on yourself. And the King of Swords in the reverse is saying, Pisces, you need to be nicer to yourself. You need to show yourself kindness. And just like you would show compassion to a friend, you're needing to turn that energy inwards because I'm getting very harsh words or some kind of, I don't know, whatever it is, it's not working because the King of Swords is in the reverse, followed by the Ace of Swords in the upright. Truth, clarity, a breakthrough is coming in that's going to help you realize that less is more, that being kinder or giving yourself more grace is actually going to help you accomplish more than being hard on yourself. Okay, I don't know for who that message is for, but it's very clear. Some of you used to accomplish things by being hard on yourself, and now that's no longer working. By showing yourself more love, more grace, you're going to accomplish more. Things are going to be a lot more seamless, a lot easier for you. Release the pressure is what I'm getting here. You don't have to rush something, you don't have to force something. What is this breakthrough, Holy Spirit? What is this Ace of Swords? What does Pisces need to know about the Ace of Swords? The Fool. More fun, more play, more creativity. I'm hearing take the risk. Your future self is going to thank you for it. I don't know what risk this is. I don't know what decision this is, but the Fool and the Upright is a very good sign. Some of you are waiting to have all your ducks in a row, or you're waiting for some kind of clarity or information before you take a leap of faith. Spirit is saying, as you take this leap of faith, the clarity appears. It doesn't appear before you move forward, it appears as you're moving forward. Spirit, clarify the Ace of Swords for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know about the Ace of Swords? What does Pisces need to know? You have the Star in the reverse, the Queen of Wands in the reverse, and the Tower in the reverse. There's some kind of past energy still influencing your decisions. It's almost like wanting to be too careful or wanting to be too cautious or wanting to predict all the outcomes. King of Swords in the reverse, where the Fool is just letting loose, is letting things be, is allowing things to flow. And this is not card number 1, this is card number 0. The 0 comes before the 1. And the 0 is where all possibilities are available to you. So do not allow past events or past decisions to influence how you move or how you go about things. Queen of Wands in the reverse. What used to work in the past is no longer working. What used to keep you safe in the past is now only holding you back. And the Tower in the reverse. Making this decision to move forward is not a tower moment. It's not going to create chaos. It's not going to flip your world upside down. It's actually going to push you towards the direction that you're being guided to. This is some kind of a risk that is going to take you to a manifestation. Okay, 9:19 on the clock. Something here is coming to a conclusion. And it's an old way of being or an old way of doing things. There's some kind of realization. Something here is going to click into place. As you can see here, she's been going loops and loops in her mind, overthinking, overanalyzing, and it's almost creating some kind of a spiral. She's been trying to solve that math equation, and all of a sudden, the light bursts through. There's some kind of activation, there's some kind of breakthrough. Something's about to make sense for you, something's about to connect. This is a new beginning for a lot of you. Okay, I don't know who it is that I'm channeling for, but it's not going to be like the past. There's some kind of past energy influencing the way that you make decisions. The Spirit is saying that was only a phase, that was only a lesson. It's not your identity, it's not your personality. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Why is the Tower in the reverse for Pisces? Why is the Tower in the reverse? King of Cups in the reverse. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So this tower is not necessarily representing your energy. It's representing someone else's energy. Someone here is shocked to see how much you've changed or to see that you're no longer the person they remember you to be, and that it may have been an illusion. The way that someone was perceiving you was through their own lens, through their own illusion, and now that they're seeing the truth of you, they're realizing that whatever kind of meaning or realization they had about you, it wasn't, yeah, it wasn't real. It wasn't true. King of Cups in the reverse. Someone made a mistake about you and they're realizing that that's not who you really are. And the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, they feel like you're moving on, you're moving forward, and they're stuck in some kind of a karmic loop. They're stuck in a karmic cycle. You are not who they thought you were, is what I'm getting here. So this tower is not representing your energy, it's representing someone else's energy. Someone here was very stubborn and didn't want to change. But they're now noticing that everybody else has changed. Everything else has changed around them except them. King of Cups in the reverse. Whoever this person is, they're fixated on a specific mindset or in a specific way of being. And The tower is falling. It doesn't matter if they're trying to cling onto an idea of you or an illusion of you. The tower moment has already taken place. Their illusion about you was shattered. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Who is this King of Cups in the reverse to Pisces? And what does Pisces need to know about the King of Cups in the reverse? Clarify the King of Cups in the reverse. What does Pisces need to know? Okay, the Six of Wands in the upright. Someone is triggered by your victory. Someone is triggered by your success. And again, it's like they don't want to admit it. Whoever this person is, they may have spread rumors about you. They may have tried to portray you in a specific light. That's not at all who you are. And the Six of Wands, you're being celebrated. You're being seen by a lot of people, and you're in the spotlight. You have the trophy in hand. And what I'm getting here is some kind of illusion has shattered. Seven of Cups in the reverse. The confusion has now cleared. If this person was confused about you, or if this person was buying into an illusion, the truth has now been revealed. The Devil card, Major Arcana, Capricorn energy. They're realizing that they're stuck, is what I'm getting here, that they're not really in control of their life. They're actually a puppet. As you can see, the Devil has ties on this person. Either this person is very negative, or they're toxic, or they have some kind of addictions. But this person is not in control of their own energy. Okay, this King of Cups in the reverse, this could be a water sign for some of you, but this person is not in control of their life. And some kind of illusion has shattered. And they're looking to you for answers. But this devil energy is something that they haven't been able to overcome, whether it's their own negativity, their own toxic traits, or their addictions. But this is an energy that likes to overpower, that likes to control, and they're being controlled by it. They're not in control of their own life. This is why the King of Cups is in the reverse. I'm hearing victim mindset, but the King of Cups in the reverse can also be someone that tries to emotionally blackmail, that tries to guilt trip, that tries to create illusions. But the Six of Wands, you're being shown as victorious. So if this person was in competition with you, or if they were trying to prove a point about you, everything has now been revealed. Ace of Swords in the upright. The truth is coming to light. Yeah, they're stuck in some kind of karmic cycle. This person is going backwards. They're regressing. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? What do you want Pisces to know? What do you want Pisces to know, Holy Spirit? They were trying to convince other people that you are not who you say you are, but the results are showing up. You have the Six of Wands, they have the Devil. They're trapped. They're not even in control of their own lives. They're not really the decision maker. Okay, this person is controlled by negativity, by toxicity, and addictions, whereas you are succeeding, you're winning. Again, whatever kind of story they tried to portray about you is not true. It was some kind of a power play. This person gets a rise from feeling better than other people, or feeling like they can control others. But in reality, they're not even in control of themselves. Their addictions control them. They threw dirt on your name and flowers grew. I'd be mad too. They're upset that whatever they did to take you down, whatever they did to prove a point about you, actually worked in your favor. This person trying to make you look bad and trying to make a point about you exposed the truth about them. Okay, they're not actually in control of their own energy. They're being controlled by something else. Wild card. They didn't expect this from you. This person didn't expect you to be so unpredictable or to do things your own way. They thought that they had some kind of say over your life, or that they were more important in your life. Yeah, Pisces, you see them for who they are, but you don't feel the need to expose them. Whereas this person made it their personal mission to prove something about you. Again, stuck in a karmic cycle. This person is not moving forward. They're regressing. They're going backwards. The Wheel of Fortune in the upright is a very good sign. This is a lucky card because in the upright, it goes clockwise. It moves forward. In the reverse, it goes counterclockwise. It takes you back through an old cycle, through a karmic lesson. Okay, so this person is regressing at this time. You were the wild card that they weren't expecting. Again, everything they did against you actually worked in your favor. And now the Ace of Swords, the truth is being exposed. Some of you Pisces had delays on your path because the wrong kinds of people were around you. Spirit couldn't bless you around these people because they would want to take your blessings away. So you had to clear a lot of karmic ties or a lot of karmic people. You had to make space, you had to cut cords. Ace of Swords, new ideas, clarity, an aha moment, truth revealed. Again, truth is being revealed at this time. I'm getting this person was playing victim in this situation, saying that you were at fault. And I don't know who else this person is connected to, but I'm getting the Three of Pentacles here in the reverse. This person may be in some kind of a group, or they may be in therapy, or they may be talking to other people, maybe friends, or I'm seeing two feminines and one masculine here. But this person involved other people in this drama that they were trying to create. And now the truth is being exposed. The people that this person had around them that were supporting them or that were almost enabling them are seeing the truth about this person. I'm hearing the word addiction, obsession. Either this person is very obsessed with you or they have some kind of addiction, but the Ace of Swords is revealing the truth. The truth about this person is coming to light, and the people that they had in their corner are now seeing them for who they really are. This person feels betrayed and they think that it's your fault because you exposed something. Truth revealed, awareness, heightened states of consciousness, memory or thought, communication, victory, success, triumph, a stroke of genius. For some of you, there's an idea that keeps coming back to you, and Spirit is saying, Pisces, that idea is meant to be acted upon. Do something with it. Massive clarity is on the way. A new door is opening up for you, often unveiling a life changing idea or a significant spiritual breakthrough. Expect aha moments of lucidity to pierce through your awareness and to reveal a totally fresh vision for the future. As this essence spirals into comprehension, use this time to see things as they really are and tune into new beginnings. The quiet insight of the unconscious mind is being made available for you. So you may experience a rapid expansion as your conscious mind integrates this newfound information. Know that nothing can compete with the fierce rays of wisdom and truth. So if you're finding yourself with clouded judgment or stalled thinking, it's time to seek the brightly lit energy of honesty. Gather your discernment, your intellect, your logic, and your insight, and clearly communicate the truth that is bubbling up to be witnessed. Your affirmation is, I experience brilliant moments of clarity. Yeah, something here is coming to the light. And the Six of Wands is now being made public. Something that you were trying to keep on the low is now center stage. You're in the spotlight, is what I'm getting here. And whoever these people were, Three of Pentacles in the reverse, they're starting to see the truth about this person. Again, they're not in power of their own energy, they're not in control. They're being controlled by something else. Okay, double energy. Either their negativity, their toxicity, or their addictions. Okay, they're stuck in a karmic cycle. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the devil. What do you want Pisces to know about the devil? The Magician. There's something about your freedom, 2323 on the clock, something about the way that you move in life that this person envies because they don't feel like they're in control. They don't feel like they can manifest, and there's some kind of victim mindset or something that keeps this person disempowered. Again, someone else is controlling them. Someone else is pulling the strings on this puppet, whereas you are being shown as the magician. You use your abilities, your life experience to manifest the things that you want. And there is energy here of freedom. You're free, you're untethered, you're in control of your own energy. And with the magician, you are able to manifest things out of thin air. This person doesn't know how you do it. They're not at the same spiritual level that you are. And there's something about this person that makes them envy you or compare themselves to you. And the reason why this energy is coming up is because this person is focused on you. The tarot wouldn't pull this person's energy if it wasn't present. So just know that someone is focused on you and you are protected. Okay, so there's nothing here to worry about. But this person is in your energy. Okay, they're being very nosy about you. They're looking at old accounts. They're looking for information about you. They're asking people you used to know. There's some kind of obsession that this person has developed when it comes to you. Again, you're showing up in your power, the magician. This person doesn't know how you do it, and I'm getting an element here of jealousy. They're not willing to give up this devil energy. Okay, I'm hearing the word overindulgence, 2525 on the clock. But this person envies you and the freedom that you have to manifest, to move freely. Yeah, the reason why the tarot is pulling this person's energy is because it's present. This person is actively trying to connect to your energy, and they can't because they're stuck in the karmic cycle, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. They feel like people that were on their side are now starting to take your side. This is why the Three of Pentacles is in the reverse. Whatever kind of support they had, they no longer have it because the truth was exposed about this person. And it's almost like whatever kind of leverage this person had has now been lost. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. The people that were in this person's corner have now left. Okay, this person has no support and they're looking at you with envy. The Magician, they feel like you're very free or that you get to do whatever it is that you want. Why is the Three of Pentacles in the reverse? What do you want Pisces to know about the Three of Pentacles in the reverse? The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Hermit in the reverse, and the Nine of Wands. Someone that was on their side has now taken your side. You held your position no matter how many things were going on around you. It doesn't matter what kind of chaos, what kind of tower moments were happening all around you. You held your position, Nine of Wands. You are the warrior. And with the Hermit in the reverse, whatever kind of knowledge or information this person had, they tried to use it to take advantage of others, to paint a specific picture about themselves that is now being exposed. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm hearing the word laziness. This person may hide behind a certain image, or they may portray that they're doing the work, but they're really not. And it's showing, okay? Devil energy, King of Cups in the reverse. I'm hearing emotionally imbalanced or emotionally codependent. People are seeing the truth about this person, and the Nine of Wands, not like you need it, but people are taking your side. You're used to standing on your own, is what I'm getting here. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? What does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know? This love will test you. Are you ready? Some of you Pisces did not know that you were in a test. You may have had no idea what this meant. You may have thought that this was just, I don't know what this is. It's like you were being tested to see if you would choose yourself or if you would choose someone else. And you chose yourself. You passed the test. Someone here was trying to create some kind of codependency or attachment with you. And you chose yourself, Nine of Wands. You had to stand alone, but you did the right thing. And now the truth is being revealed. Six of Wands, you won. You have victory. You have a brand new beginning, a clean slate. If it drains your spirit, it's already too expensive. Again, this person was a weight on your shoulders. This person wasn't here to help you. This person was a test, is what I'm getting here. I don't know who this is to you, but you broke a trauma bond. You broke a connection to someone that was draining your spirit. Again, it's too expensive. You passed the test. You chose yourself, is what I'm getting here. Ace of Swords. You're on to the next level. And the truth is being revealed about this person. The people that were in this person's corner are now starting to see the truth. Again, they tried to paint you as the villain, as the problem, but this person is stuck in a karmic loop. They keep repeating the same old cycles. You passed, Pisces. Now it's time to really pour that energy back into self. Take one small step today. What is it that you're being guided to do? There's something here about just initiating. Don't tell yourself that you have to do it right or that you have to get it right or that it has to be perfect. Maybe even just schedule 5 minutes to do one small thing that takes you closer to that goal. Whatever it is, it doesn't have to be hard, it doesn't have to be forced. But this risk is going to be worth it. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces? And what does Pisces need to know at this time? What does Pisces need to know at this time? Let that ish go. Again, not a part of your life, not a part of your next level. This was just a test. This person is not meant to go with you. Some of you Pisces, you may need to perform some kind of cord cutting meditation. You may need to clear someone's energy out of your life, even if you've already done this, because someone continues to reattach themselves. It's almost like someone here is blaming you for everything that's going wrong, but everybody else can see it. This person is stuck in some kind of addiction or some kind of a karmic cycle. If this person is pulling on your energy, make sure that you're clearing on a daily basis. Make sure that you're constantly calling your power back to you, that you're cutting cords, because I'm getting a very heavy negative energy and this isn't even yours. Some of you Pisces were carrying things that didn't even belong to you. Yeah, let that ish go. A truth will surface during a dream. Pay attention. Again, Ace of Swords energy. We keep getting the same confirmations. The truth is being revealed and things are finally making sense. For some of you, the information is going to be revealed to you through a dream. Pay attention. Don't discard it as imagination. Don't discard it as another dream. The truth is being revealed to you, either about this person or about a situation. But some of you were carrying weight, were going through lessons that didn't even belong to you. That's why you have to be very careful who you associate to, because if they're stuck in a karmic cycle, they're going to bring that energy into your life, and you don't want that. So make sure that you're constantly cutting cords, that you're constantly cleansing your energy, because this person has some kind of obsession with your energy. Six of Wands, they're watching. You are in the spotlight, and a lot of people are celebrating you, but this person is almost taking it as some kind of, I don't know what this is. They're taking it as some kind of a loss because they were determined to prove something about you, something that wasn't even true. Okay? You are being protected from something you prayed for. At some point, you may have thought that this person was meant to be in your life or that there was some kind of lesson here. The spirit is saying, no, you're being protected from this person because they're not even in control of themselves. They're not even in control of their own energy. They are a puppet to something darker. Whether it's negativity, toxicity, addictions, they're not even in control of their own energy. There's a saying, and I don't know why spirit is bringing up this saying, but when the enemy can't get to you, they send a man. Okay, but you can flip that, either way. When the enemy can't get to you, it sends a woman. Whatever this is, it was some kind of temptation on your path, or it was some kind of a lesson or a test. This love will test you. Are you ready? Again, it wasn't love, it was codependency, it was attachment. And you passed the test because you chose yourself. Spirit is congratulating you. You are being protected from something you prayed for. Some of you may have thought that this person was a sign or this person was here to help you or walk with you on this journey. Nine of Wands. You stand alone and you're actually stronger on your own. Yeah, there's a saying, Pisces, you can do bad all by yourself. You don't need someone 35 to cause more trouble or to make things heavier for you. Again, this person is not even themselves. They're being controlled by something darker. They're somebody else's puppet. Devil energy. Holy Spirit, tell me more. Clarify the Nine of Wands for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know about the Nine of Wands? What does Pisces need to know about the Nine of Wands? Nine of Pentacles in the upright. So we have 9, 9. That's a very good sign. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. You are claiming your power and you're releasing anything that made you feel defeated, anything that made you feel down, and you're reclaiming your independence. You're reclaiming your sense of individuality. The Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy. So we start with the Empress in the reverse, and now we have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. This is a very good sign. I keep seeing matching numbers on the clock, 36, 36. So a lot of synchronicities because you are in alignment. So Nine of Pentacles, this is all about things that make you feel beautiful, things that are aesthetically pleasing. It's about money, it's about growth, it's about abundance, it's about independence. It's about beautifying yourself and your surroundings. This is a very empowered energy. And as you can see here, it's only you. It's not you and this person, it's just you. This person was trying to feed off of your energy. They were trying to take your blessings. They were not here to empower you. They were not here to guide you in some way. Because what I'm getting here, with you are being protected from something that you prayed for. It's almost like before meeting this person, you may have prayed for a sign, you may have prayed for a friend, you may have prayed for a mentor or a guide, and then this person appeared. And you may have thought that that was a sign, okay? But it says here, this love will test you. Are you ready? You pass the test by choosing yourself because you notice some toxic traits in this person. Whether this was a business partner, a relationship, a friend, whoever this person was, they were not meant to be in your life. But because you prayed and then they appeared, you may have thought that this was a sign. Nine of Pentacles. It is time to reclaim your own power and release any kind of defeat or victim mindset. Yeah, you have the keys. Nine of Pentacles. You are empowered. Any kind of heaviness or weight you are feeling on your shoulders do not belong to you. It belonged to this person. This person is stuck in victim mindset. And because you are a Pisces, you tend to absorb. So you may not know what emotions are yours and what emotions are someone else's. You may not know where you end and where you begin because water doesn't have boundaries. You have to train yourself to have boundaries, and that is earth energy because you are represented by water. So, what I'm getting here is a lot of groundedness, a lot of turning your attention and your energy inwards. Yeah, if it drains your spirit, it's already too expensive. This person was feeding off of your energy. I'm getting parasitic vibes from this person. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Nine of Wands for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know about the Nine of Wands? The Lovers. Okay, yes, you chose yourself. The Lovers is all about making a decision. You're already whole and complete. You're not waiting for your other half. You're not waiting for someone to complete you. You are your feminine, you are your masculine. You are a whole being. You are complete. And with the Lovers, you had to make a choice, whether choosing this person, choosing that path, or choosing yourself, and you passed the test. Now you are in full alignment for this blessing. It's almost like spirit had to protect your blessings even from yourself. You would have easily shared this blessing with other people, and spirit is saying that blessing is not meant for them because they're not doing the work. Why would they be rewarded for toxic behavior? Again, these blessings are meant for you, but if you're connected to someone toxic, spirit is going to have to protect those blessings by creating delays until you address what needs to be addressed, until you cut these people out because they're not meant to be a part of this. You did the work, they didn't. The Lovers, a choice, dualities, harmony, a lover or romantic relationship, friendship, unity, choosing to allow yourself to fall in love, healthy boundaries, and soulmates. Magnetism like magic is coming into your life. You are sitting on the cusp of the type of profound connection that happens when two souls are entwined, and their entanglement forever marks their individual paths. Often, this card signifies that an important choice needs to be made. Will you embrace the spiraling energy that unwinds between two people who are beginning to connect? And choose to shift into this relationship or not. Falling deeply into trust will be necessary in order to create a lasting bond, and growth around vulnerability, honesty, desire, and intimacy is being called into the light to be healed. While partnerships are beautiful gifts on the path, you must also seek to give fully without weakening your resolve to remain whole. Remember that self love is the key to balancing the duality in any relationship. Your affirmation is: my heart is open to deeply meaningful relationships, and I expand into this union with loving trust. Again, you choosing yourself was the test. Would you choose someone else? Would you prioritize someone else or yourself? You chose yourself, and now you're in full alignment. Okay, the Lovers is card number 6. It doesn't just represent love, it represents choices and decisions. You did the right thing, is what I'm getting here. Someone here tried to paint you as the villain, as someone that was only prioritizing yourself or that you were being self centered or selfish. But in reality, these people are starting to see the truth about this person. This person is being exposed. Whoever was in their corner are now seeing them for who they really are. Pisces, you did the right thing. Don't let anyone guilt trip you into anything. You already know the truth, is what I'm getting here. Spirit, clarify the King of Swords in the reverse. What does Pisces need to know about the King of Swords in the reverse? Okay, that was fast. Seven of Swords. It's one of my least favorite cards because it talks about deception, it talks about betrayal, it talks about being sneaky. hiding things underneath the surface, Seven of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and the Two of Wands. I'm gonna need to clarify before I say anything. Holy Spirit, clarify the Seven of Pentacles. What is the Seven of Pentacles for Pisces? What is the Seven of Pentacles for Pisces? Eight of Wands in the reverse, the Sun in the upright. Okay, this is so confusing, Pisces. There's so many contradicting energies in this spread. So, King of Swords in the reverse, the message that I got there is that you need to be nicer to yourself and you need to show yourself more grace. Because in the past, maybe being hard on yourself or forcing yourself to do things is what kept you winning, is what kept you succeeding or achieving things. By being more graceful towards yourself or by being more kind, you're going to get more done and it's just naturally going to flow. It's going to be easier. But with the Seven of Swords, I'm not getting this as external energy. That's why I had to clarify. But now we have the Three of Cups. This is external energy. So this Eight of Wands in the reverse to the Sun, I keep getting contradicting cards here. So I'm going to have to clarify further. Give me one more card for the Seven of Pentacles. What does Pisces need to know about the Seven of Pentacles? Oh, wow. Okay, I just heard the answer. So you are delaying your happiness. You are delaying your success. And the reason why self deception is here is some kind of imposter syndrome. It's almost like telling yourself that you're not ready for something or that you need to learn more or that you need to research more. But what you're truly doing here is stopping the momentum. 45:45 on the clock. What you're truly doing here is delaying opportunities because the Eight of Wands is the fastest moving energy in the entire tarot deck. Out of 78 cards, this is the fastest card, and it's opportunities, communication, needing to make decisions, not hesitating. But in the reverse, it can talk about delays, hesitation, some kind of stuck energy. And what you're truly delaying here by not taking action is your happiness, is your success. The Sun is the happiest card in the entire tarot deck. This is the card of success, this is the card of happiness, but it's also a big yes card. Yes to the things that you want. So self deception. Maybe you're saying that something is okay when it's not okay. Maybe you're saying it's fine when it's not actually fine. Seven of Pentacles. There's some kind of waiting energy. Whereas you may have thought that you were waiting for the universe, but the universe is actually waiting for you. Two of Wands talks about a comfort zone. I was going to clarify, but the answer came in so clearly. You are delaying your own happiness or you are delaying your own success by holding off on a decision. It's almost like an opportunity is here or an answer is already here, but now it's your turn. The ball is in your court and you are taking your time with this. Clarify the Eight of Wands in the reverse for Pisces. What is this, Holy Spirit? What is this Eight of Wands in the reverse for Pisces? Please clarify. The Hierophant. Pisces, something here is going to be hilarious to you. It's going to be so funny how you made something so hard when it was actually easy. It's almost like, I don't know why Spirit is showing me this. I'm trying to articulate the message, the energy that I'm feeling here. It's almost like you're out on a walk or you're going on a hike and you hear this noise in the bushes and you think it's a tiger or you think it's a bear or something. And you hear the noise and you're expecting the worst, but it's a tiny little cute bunny. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Your mind made it something that it really wasn't. Okay, it may be connected to past trauma or it may be connected to, yeah, Nine of Wands. You've been to war, you've been to battle. So this is not something that you're overthinking. It's almost like some of you may have PTSD, Nine of Wands. You've been through many battles, but you're no longer in that space. That energy is connected to the past. So it's almost like you hear something and you always expect the worst, but in reality, it's like you're being offered a gift, but you're flinching. To where even someone trying to do something nice or give you a gift is now like, what hidden motives do you have? Or you're expecting the worst, is what I'm getting here. So the Hierophant, you're going to realize how easy something is, or how seamless it is, or how much importance you gave something that was really just not, you made something harder, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, Seven of Swords is showing up as self deception, but not in a negative way. It's almost like you trying to prepare for the worst, but you're being rewarded. It's like spirit is trying to bless you, but you're flinching. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Yeah, and it's understandable, especially if you've been through the Nine of Wands, and that is a battle. That is a real battle that you had to fight on your own. So having some kind of PTSD or having some kind of flashbacks, it's normal, but don't let that stop your blessings. The Hierophant, you're gonna realize how easy something was, and the fact that you were delaying the blessing. Okay, the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Whatever kind of sticky energy is influencing your decisions, it is now time to power through this, to get that momentum going and to not stop. Because once you stop, you have to build momentum all over again. Eight of Wands in the reverse, delays, unfocused energy, a lack of direction, burnout, a tendency to hesitate. If you're fluctuating between having a tendency to hesitate and running so fast you're burning out, it's time to bring some balanced momentum into your propulsion. Consistent movement that feels right in your heart is the best place to start. And it goes back to the first message. You don't need a plan, you need a start. I don't know what this is for you. It's going to be different things for different people, but you're getting the green light to move. You have divine support. Again, you're expecting the worst, but you're actually just delaying some blessings. You're actually just delaying a gift from the universe. Again, this is the happiest card in the tarot, and it's card number 19. 1 plus 9 is 10. 10 is an ending to a cycle that was burdensome, that was heavy, that was maybe you were being tested a lot. Maybe things that you thought were blessings were actually tests or lessons. And Spirit is saying that now that chapter has cycled out. A 9 is a conclusion, a 10 is an ending. So something has already ended because in the 10, 1 plus 0 is actually 1. You now have a new beginning, the Ace of Swords. It's a blank slate, it's a clean slate. There's a need to not taint it with experiences from the past, whatever this means for you. The Eight of Wands in the upright, it talks about speed, velocity, travel, making split-second decisions, an upcoming positive resolution, haste, and good news. Action, you know those moments in life that feel like a sprint? This type of speedy energy is at play. It's inspirational, it's fiery, it's positive, and it's now. If you have a gut feeling that needs to be acted upon, listen to it. Harness this beautiful window of swift opportunity. Your affirmation is, it's go time. I fall into the flow of this quickening energy and I swiftly face my desires head on. Again, it is time for action. It is time to take action on something that you've been wanting. Whatever this is, the universe is saying it's already yours. Again, it goes back to that message from Spirit. You hear some noise coming from the bushes and you're expecting a lion, a tiger, a bear, something, but it's actually a really cute bunny. So, yeah, there's nothing to fear. On the other side is more success and more blessings. What does Pisces need to know about the Three of Cups? What does Pisces need to know about the Three of Cups? Two of Cups, 10 of Wands. There's something here about emotional codependency. People coming in and you thinking that it's some kind of friendship or collaboration, but it actually turns into some kind of codependency where relationships or friendships end up becoming karmic, where you're carrying the weight for everyone, where it becomes burdensome because the Three of Cups and the Two of Cups are beautiful energies. It talks about soulmates, friendships, collaboration, fun times, celebration. But to you, it's almost like this becomes some kind of codependency that other people develop on you, where they expect you to carry the weight or where you absorb the energy. So something that starts off beautiful turns karmic or turns burdensome or heavy for you. This is why the Nine of Pentacles is here. Right now is your time, Pisces. It's not the time to pour yourself onto others. It's not the time to help other people. It's not the time to overextend yourself. It's the time to pour into yourself. It goes back to the initial message. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Right now is you time. If someone wants to paint you as a villain or call you selfish, let them. Because at 10 of Wands, you're the one that ends up having to carry this weight. So this is why I like to clarify, because at face value, this looks beautiful. We don't have any reversals. But when you clarify and you get the 10 of Wands, you get the underlying energy. So, for some of you, relationships or friendships have become karmic to where you're not trying to carry that emotional weight. It actually drains you. Okay, if it drains your spirit, it's already too expensive. And getting people from your past trying to reconnect and new people also coming in, but you being guided to really just pour into yourself, you being guided to pull your energy away. Again, this is not going to resonate for all of you, but we have 9, 9. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. Some of you have wrapped things up. You're no longer willing to do the things that you used to do for other people. You're going to do that for yourself. Give me a few more messages, Holy Spirit, for this 3 of Cups. What do you want Pisces to know about this 3 of Cups? What do you want Pisces to know about this 3 of Cups? You have guard dogs, not a welcome mat. Okay, yes, the energy is not welcomed. It's almost like someone may come with the offer or the good intention of developing a friendship or a relationship or getting to know each other or connecting, but you're not really welcoming in that energy. 9 of Wands. Okay, you have guard dogs, not a welcome mat. Again, because surface level, everything looks like fun and games, everything looks pretty. Okay, but underneath the surface, 10 of Wands, this is some kind of emotional weight that you're not wanting to carry. Some way, somehow, something that starts off good always ends up being a burden. And the 10 of Wands is the heaviest card. Talks about a very long journey. So, yeah, you're not open or you're not very much receptive to new connections or new people or even people from the past. Okay? They are watching. This is insane. I literally just got chills. So, you have guard dogs, not a welcome mat, and they are watching. Pisces, yes. Just know that the reason why you're feeling this energy is because it's present in your field. There's a lot of people being very intentional about you. And Spirit is saying that the reason why you're being guided to pull your energy away is because you're meant to protect your energy. It's your energy first before it's anybody else's. And at this stage of your evolution, you're being guided not to overextend and not to give. If you want to receive, you can receive, but don't let that create expectations in others. Again, don't let someone guilt you into something, okay? Because they're watching. You're not paranoid, Pisces. Yes, you're being watched. And it's not just new people, it's also people from the past. Yeah, 9 of Wands. You're guarded, you're defensive towards old dynamics because you're not trying to get pulled into the past. You're not trying to get pulled into an old lesson. And all of these cards here are about you moving forward or about the next thing that you're being guided to focus on. And it's a project, it's not a person. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? A new beginning is unfolding. Walk towards it. Okay, this is connected to the Ace of Swords. You have a brand new beginning. This is some kind of a gift from the universe for closing an old chapter. Choose the path that feels like peace. Again, connecting to other people, at least at this time, 2 of Cups and 3 of Cups, feels burdensome. 10 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles is the energy that you're being guided to anchor into. And this card shows up in a lot of your readings. So I don't know who it is that I'm channeling for. The Spirit wants you to really digest this message of the 9 of Pentacles because this is important. This individuality, this independence is really going to empower you and is not going to get you tied up to this old energy where you're carrying all the weight, where you're caught up in some kind of karma or burdensome dynamic, okay, that is not meant for you. Okay, you figured it out. Pisces, something here is already in the works for you. You don't have to do much about it. You just have to allow this energy to cycle through, to flow through you. Don't cling onto something that is not meant for you. 10 of Wands. If it drains you, if it feels heavy, it's not meant for you. If it puts out your flame, it's not meant for you. The Sun. Joy, inspiration, success, abundance, and fulfillment. Exuberant creativity, positivity, love, manifesting dreams, inner beauty, and a big yes card. This is a card of joyful celebration and a vibrant sign of positivity and success. Expect to find bliss and be ready to take inspired action based on radical positivity and generosity. Allow others to bask in the warm glow of your beaming heart and your inspired mind. People will feel drawn to you when the Sun card arrives. Hello, charisma. Live it up. This card is a reassuring sign that things are unfolding beautifully. You are perfect, whole, and loved by the cosmos. And it may be time to deal with any feelings of inadequacy or not enoughness. The sun is on its way to illuminate the corners of your heart and to set your world ablaze with opportunity and inspiration. Your affirmation is, I am whole and I am more than enough, and I shine like the sun when I am happy. You being happy, you being good is not only going to benefit you, it's also going to benefit everyone around you. This is why you have to prioritize yourself. Again, connections, new friendships right now is feeling more burdensome than inspiring. So just know, Pisces, that you're not paranoid. They are watching you. There's something here about your boundaries. Okay, the Nine of Wands. You being guarded or you having boundaries is almost, it may look like defensiveness towards other people, but you're just not wanting to overextend. Ten of Wands. You don't want that weight on your shoulders. Holy Spirit, clarify the Two of Cups. What does Pisces need to know about the Two of Cups? What is this Two of Cups for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know? Ten of Swords in the reverse. Pisces, this is insane. You have two tens side by side. Again, relationships, connections, friendships, connections with other people have led to betrayal and painful endings, and have also led to a very burdensome, heavy weight that doesn't even belong to you. That is the danger of connecting to people that are gonna pull you off the path or are gonna try to influence you otherwise, that want to trauma dump or that want to feed off of your energy. Yeah, relationships at this time is looking a little bit karmic, is what I'm getting here. Some of you Pisces, there's other things that you're being guided to do. And Spirit is saying, follow that, listen to that. Okay, all of these cards are guiding you to the next step. And again, it's not a person, it's a project. I don't know who needs to hear this, but some of you Pisces, you may be tested with new people and old people coming into your life, and Spirit is saying, make a different choice, make a different decision. Your time is not meant to be wasted. Holy Spirit, give me a few more messages for the Three of Cups and the Two of Cups. What do you want Pisces to know about the Three and the Two of Cups? Wow, okay, that's a lot of cards here. Pisces, there's a lot of people here that have a lot to say. And that word keeps coming up, a lot. So just know that if you're being guided to keep to yourself, is because you opening up, you're not meant to be taking in those energies. 555 on the clock. It is a time for a change. It is a time for transformation. And there's a lot of people here that are having a hard time letting go of that version of you or who they thought you were. So that word keeps coming up a lot, a lot. So a lot to say in a lot of people. People from your past and people that are now just getting to meet you. But Ten of Wands, to you, this feels like a burden. To you, this feels like a weight on your shoulders, and you don't want that. Again, you have guard dogs, not a welcome mat. You're not open and receptive to new connections at this time because you're being asked to focus on something. Nine of Pentacles. There's something here that you're meant to do. You are showing up as unpredictable, a wild card energy. It doesn't allow other people to control you or manipulate you because they don't know what to expect from you. Don't allow someone else to lead you astray. You already have the answers and you already have the guidance. You already know what to do. Spiritual awakening. You walking away has triggered some kind of spiritual awakening within people that used to know you. There's a void. Your silence is louder than your presence, is what I just heard. Stalker. Pisces, this is insane. They are watching, and now we have Stalker from a different deck. So just know that you're not paranoid. People are in your energy. This is why you have to constantly cleanse. You have to cut ties. You have to focus that energy back into self. And just know that the reason you're feeling this heaviness, it doesn't belong to you. This is other people's emotions. This is other people's baggage. So you're not responsible for anyone else. You're responsible for yourself. Ten of Wands, Stalker energy. You're not crazy. Follow your intuition. Pisces, yes, your intuition is on point. This is the reason why Spirit wants you to focus on yourself. Again, it's not about a person, it's about a project. Don't let someone guilt trip you into doing more for them or into carrying the weight for them. Okay, this is not your job. Five of Pentacles. I'm getting some kind of victim mindset. Someone here used to be able to make you feel bad for them by playing victim. You can lead the horse to water, but you can't force the horse to drink. And what I'm getting here is this person gets more out of being broken and getting people to do more for them than actually doing the work. It's like they already know what they should do, but they're choosing not to. So it's not your job to intervene. It's not your job to do it for them. I don't know if this is a family member, a friend, an ex. I don't know who this is, but they know exactly what they're doing. Holy Spirit, clarify the Empress in the reverse for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know about the Empress in the reverse? What does Pisces need to know about the Empress in the reverse? King of Pentacles in the upright. This is a very good sign because the first card that we got from the tarot is the Empress in the reverse, and it showed up 11:11 on the clock. It showed up at your last reading and it was in the exact same position in the reverse. Spirit is saying that the way that you're going to heal your feminine energy is connecting to the physical world. And that sounds counterintuitive, but it is the message, King of Pentacles. The more that you make things aesthetically pleasing, the more that you beautify yourself, your surroundings, physically and also internally, you're going to heal your feminine within, whether you're decorating, whether you're taking a spa date, whether you're making things aesthetically pleasing when you cook, whatever little things you can do to ground them into the physical reality. That's going to heal your feminine energy because feminine represents the spiritual side of things, whereas the masculine represents the physical. But the way that you're going to heal your feminine is through the King of Pentacles. And by the way, the Empress and the King of Pentacles are the two most abundant cards in the entire tarot deck out of 78 cards, and you have both of them. The way that you're going to heal your feminine is through your masculine, King of Pentacles. Overflowing material abundance, patience and determination, a confident and warm leader, providing for others, comfort and security, personal growth, goals reached, prosperity and success. Exuding warmth, the King of Pentacles welcomes you into his study for a heartfelt conversation about life. He's worked his fields, met his soulmate, found wealth, and now he looks out over his dreams manifested. One of the tarot's most potent messages of forthcoming abundance and prosperity. The most important thing to be done is to enjoy it all, sweet seer. Enjoy every lesson, challenge, failure, and success. He reminds you to get clear on where you want to be, to plan and envision. There is manifesting power in the longing and so much joyful expansion as you bring your greatest potential into existence. Happiness happens when you do better than the last time. And in the pursuit of personal growth, allow yourself the extravagance of desire. The rest is a consequence of faith, steady habits, and the courage to cultivate enormous dreams. Dream your biggest light to life. Your affirmation is, I dream my endless potential into existence, with steady desire and effort. Holy Spirit, what are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? What are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? All seven archangels protect you. Move in silence. Okay, this is crazy. Pisces, you are being prepared for something, and Spirit wants you to know that you are locked in, you are protected, but there's something here about keeping to yourself. The Seven of Swords also talks about moving in silence, keeping your plans, your dreams, your accomplishments, your goals to yourself. Because yes, you have stalkers and people are watching. I'm getting here that some people are getting readings and are asking around about you, but there's a lot of contradicting information or a lot of confusion, and it's because they're not meant to know. There's a lot of people being nosy about you. You don't need external energy. Tune it out and just know that you are protected. But there's something here that Spirit wants you to know. I'm going to head over to Patreon for the extended. For the ones of you that do resonate, the links are down below for all the services in the extended reading. Blessings, Pisces. Take care.